Hello, everybody. We are back from our break. Where we left
Is there-
off. Yes, Religas.
Actually, no, I was just commenting to my cat.
No.
Sorry.
Last we left off, we fought, captured, and interrogated Nix, Mix, and Naquack. And then after a nice sleep and some breakfast, we encountered Steve, our
The wandering storyteller.
yeah, the dragonborn bard.
Ugunga
storyteller.
seems to fear/hate.
For no reason at all.
Hmm.
My mentor taught me about this man. I fear the talky talk. Nature. They speak of him ill.
Life will find a Steve.
Yeah. Currently, Samael is off somewhere trying to venting, trying to calm himself down after his ring of invisibility was taken by an unknown force. And Ari decided to follow him to try and make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
So, we starting off with Sam and Ari?
Yeah, that sounds like a good place.
Yeah.
We did a lot of with like Granny and the people at the camp.
Yeah, so-
Sam and Ed.
Sam,
Okay,
Ari.
you guys are taking center stage. Good luck.
I'd say that Sam is just sort of in the woods at this point, just freaking venting to Snow.
And she's just sitting on a rock so that she's eye level with you, staring at you.
Job. Walks up, sits next to you.
Hello? Why did you follow me out here?
Because you have a potion to turn you into a dragon, and I'm afraid that you might use that to try to find whoever did this. People that are angry do a lot of crazy things.
Well, considering that they're not escaping a gold dragon, that's not actually a bad idea.
So, anything I can do to make that not a thing.
Well, to be completely honest, I honestly don't know what else to do, considering the fact that now I'm honestly tempted just to destroy all of my items, because how else am I going to keep them? They were stolen right off my hand while I was sleeping, invisibly, on top of a damn cot with a dragon sitting on my chest. At this point, nothing else is safe.
Can't even say anything because I was there when it happened. And all I saw, honestly, was like a bird. Some Mirage-like thing.
That's also why I'm tempted to use the potion, because if I can hunt down who did it and, well, eat them at that point, at the very least, it won't happen again.
Well, I guess I can't really fault you for thinking that. But in transforming, you'll probably hurt Snow and myself. Especially so rapidly, you'll become huge.
I doubt it as long as I back up a bit. And
Bit?
it's not like...
You mean like a yard, or two, or maybe a 3?
Yeah, I'll just have to walk off into the woods a little bit. And I'll be becoming a gold dragon, so it's not like I'll have any urges to hurt anybody. Well, other than the thief.
Sam? We're probably gonna end up having to face a dragon devil. And all I'm saying is that this might not be the best course of action.
During this whole chat, Snow is just staring slightly upwards, above Samuel's eye level at something in the trees.
Sam will look at it, I guess.
You see a bird kind of thing, like its its features looks like it should be a crow, but the way its feathers are, like basically the way its feathers look, it looks like it's like this galactic kind of celestial kind of look, like stars and streaks of blues, pinks, and purples swirl in and out of its black abyssal feathers.
Are we all seeing this?
No, this is just Sam and Ari.
Okay, just checking.
You said you smelled a celestial, right?
Well, I believe so, other than you.
I'm going to pluck this motherfucker and wear him as a cloak.
What? Looks at what you're looking at. Oh, yeah, that actually looks exactly what I saw last night. But I don't think it stole it. I think it helped whatever was stole it. Maybe it was like a distraction?
That means he is just a very convenient use for my frustrations.
Sam?
As soon as you say that, this bird takes off, swoops down, like grasps at your hair with its talons, and then flies off.
Can I catch it? It looks fun. Can I catch it in my mouth?
So, what's its movement? So, what's its movement speed? So I know if I can hit it before it gets away.
It's 60 flying.
So that's 120. No, actually, because it's moving towards me, so that's less than that. So, as an action, I'm going to use my feature, Radiant Soul, so I can fly. I'm going to then use my bonus action to cast Magic Missile at it. And then I'm going to use my Astral Shards feature to move 30 feet and then move the remaining 30 feet so that I'm right on top of it, flying.
Okay, so basically what you're doing is you are on top of this bird in the sky flying parallel
Grabbing
to it.
Grabbing it. Well, not yet, but yes.
It's mad.
This bird doesn't seem like a threat.
He did just grab at me. Instead of running away, he went straight for me.
And I think Sam isn't thinking straight right now.
True, and it doesn't seem like it's just a regular bird.
This is to grab it?
No, that I can't grab yet because that's an action, but that is the magic missile. But hold on, I have to add more damage because of my celestial soul. Or celestial feat, which is the
Grab some of his feathers. That's it. Just grab some of his feathers for me.
Oh, so that's 4 additional damage added to my attack. So that's 16 in total.
Want some of the magic bird feathers? I can't reach it, but just make sure you get
that magic missile was to hit it. What you rolled was to hit.
That's auto damage. It doesn't miss.
Question, real quick. Semi-unrelated. Is Magic Missile a spell or cantrip?
I believe cantrip.
The spell.
It's a spell, so haven't you used up all your spell slots for Magic Missile?
We had a long rest, remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I'm gonna say this hits it, but he's not dead yet.
Well, it's not gonna die. Just gonna stun it.
But instead of falling to the ground, this bird corrects itself and keeps flying straightward.
That would put it 120 feet from me if it used both its action to move, to dash, and its free movement.
Yeah.
That's no problem. Okay, so he is going to use his action to dash. So that's 30. His free movement to move another 30. And so that puts me 60, which is halfway to him. And then I'm going to use Quicken again to cast Magic Missile again to move another 30 with my Astral Shard, putting me 90, which puts me just 30 behind him.
I like to imagine while this is going, like the people at the camp just see like a space bird, a star bird, like flying, and then
No,
it's just
this bird is flying in the opposite direction of the
opposite
camp,
direction.
so
It's just-
they don't see this happening. But I'm gonna say they do hear the booms.
You see them zooming past.
They do hear the echo booms of Magic Missile going off.
Magic missile. Magic missile.
Can I do a thing?
What do you want to do, Ari?
I'm not gonna be able to catch that damn thing, but he kind of left me in snow, so I'm gonna try to carry Snow on my shoulders, and I'm gonna try to sprint after them.
Actually, Snow can keep up with me easily.
Really?
60
They're
feet of
baby.
flying.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well, then he's
when
good.
it comes to flying creatures, 60 feet flying seems to be like the basic
Oh.
flying speed.
Yeah.
It does depend, like the larger creatures could be faster, but like 60 tends to be like the default flying speed.
gotcha. Then
Yeah.
I'm just gonna follow from below, and I'm gonna try to grab if I can. I don't think that's gonna be very good since I can climb in trees pretty easily, but not much. I think my
Okay, well,
acrobatics is
You'll probably be just like running behind, probably.
5. My acrobatics is 5
Plus
on its own.
5 or 5 to the stat.
Plus 5.
Okay, so that's your move.
I was
Right,
gonna
so-
say like that's just it. Baseline is 5.
Alright, so after getting hit by the second Magic Missile, it stumbles in the air again, but manages to correct itself before hitting the ground and keeps flying forward, not even looking back to attack or anything.
Continuously chasing. How close to the ground are they at this point?
I must say they're about 20 feet in the air now.
How tall are trees these days?
10, 20 feet. Depends on the age.
Can,
Yeah, I'm gonna say
can
they're
I
somewhere
try-
between 20 and 50 feet, depending on how old the tree is.
Can I try to pounce for him?
You can try, but that's gonna be acrobatics.
Okay.
Jeez.
I'm gonna try.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
18 plus 5.
23.
23.
23, yay!
I'm gonna say you manage to grab a hold of their one of their talons and pulls them down. He lets out this echoey celestial kind of squawk
Ew.
as you pin them to the ground.
Does it sound like a ring wraith screech?
Does it sound like Articuno? Or Lugia? Because that's the
Or
only thing
does
I'm
it-
thinking of is
or
this
does it-
fucking Pokemon.
Or does it sound like Big Bird?
Sounds like Big Bird.
What does Big Bird sound like when not talking?
I don't know. I don't know if Big Bird's ever squawked.
I don't think Big Bird's ever talked.
You ever heard?
Oh yeah.
I think it's more
Or
like a
does it-
peep.
So wait, what? So
And
does
that
it screech
voice.
sound like his? Does
A
it screech sound
monotone
like?
peep.
Does it screech sound like Big Bird's laugh?
Right,
I
so
broke Ari-
so
I
now,
think I broke
Ari,
Ari.
you have this galactic celestial crow underneath your paws.
Cool.
Can I lick it? I'm
You
sorry.
wanna
So
Yeah.
Just to see what it tastes like, just to see what stars taste.
I'm a fox. It's a bird. What do you think's gonna happen?
Ah,
You gotta
I
find
wanna
out
ch-
what the stars
I
do.
want to taste this. I'm gonna taste the sky.
You lick it, and
Does it
it
taste
is-
like butter?
it's cold. I'm gonna tell you this right now. It is freezing to your tongue. And it kind of tastes like that galactic ice Gatorade.
Oh, you mean the glacier ice?
Yeah, the glacier ice Gatorade that I
Oh,
absolutely
I loved it.
detest.
I love it.
Glacier freeze is delicious. How dare you?
And now I'm sitting down on it. Just framed, just like you're a nice ally. Lick, 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 lick.
I'd say that Samael.
It-
I'd say that
it's-
Samael would be landing about now.
The way you just went lick, 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 lick.
It is still staring off into the distance. Like
So Samael, when he lands, is going to immediately jam both of his daggers into its wings.
I'm already on top of it.
Damn.
You're gonna hit me by accident. Damn. I'm on top of it.
Yeah,
Sam,
you're
you
sitting on
brutal.
top of him, but his arms are spread out. Sam is going to squat down in front of him. You're not getting away, because when I said I'm going to pluck you, I was quite literal. Now tell me where my ring is before I start taking other things, including your eyes and beak.
Sorry? Oh, that's a good key.
You're not happy.
all right.
Cue
Your new popsicles hurt.
Sorry, we heard a
Cue-
really loud cat purring. Sorry.
And cue the suspenseful silence.
Sorry.
You just hurt my new popsicle. Try.
All right. So, did you roll to see if you get the daggers into the wings?
You want me to roll to hit?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
How many
See,
daggers do you have?
I have 2.
Just like basic daggers kind of thing?
Plus 1.
What does that do? Just more damage?
Mm-hmm. And it's easier to hit with it. Let's see, what is my to hit? It is a plus 5. And I have advantage because it's grappled. Alright. So that is a 21 for the first dagger.
All right.
And a 20 for the second.
Whoa.
All right. Just as you are about to plunge your daggers into this majestic bird's wings, its body starts to emit bright, blinding colors that
I'm not
actually
getting up. I'm not getting up.
that actually prevents you from doing so.
I'm licking.
And
Ari, shut up.
I'm sorry.
Something will happen eventually. Keep licking it.
It's okay.
I am
licking.
keep licking it. It
licking
tastes like
is-
Gatorade ice.
It's okay.
do I-
Licking is its weakness.
So do I get a saving? Is that a saving throw?
no,
Sorry, by the way, DM. I didn't mean to
because
interrupt.
it's not a permanent blinding. It's like only for a few
It's
seconds.
like a flashbang. It'll go away.
Okay,
And
cool, because I
Ari-
have blind sight.
While you are still licking this bird, you soon taste dirt.
Dang it!
Eat
Did
the
I
dirt.
manage to get some of its feather onto
When,
your?
and
like-
when
Did
you guys get
did-
your eyesight back, the
Hang
bird
on,
is
hang on. I
no-
have blind sight.
That's for darkness.
No, I have actual blind sight, which means I don't need my sight to see.
Is that how it works?
I can let me read the actual description of it. Hang on. Blind sight. A monster with blind sight can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight within a specific radius. Creatures without eyes, such as grimlocks and gray oozes, typically have this special sense, as do creatures with echolocation and heightened senses, such as bats and true dragons.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So it's more like you can sense where the things are instead of like being able to straight up see.
Interject.
And Snow has that ability too.
It's
Hey!
like-
Every called for an interject. The court goes to Ari.
Thank you.
So it's kind
Oh.
of so like
Wait.
if I'm doing this right. It's kind of like the Jedi's being able to see through,
Aw.
see through the Force. Is that kind of like how it is?
No, it's just like typically when it comes to blind sight, it depends on the creature. Some it's magical, but for Samael specifically, it's due to heightened senses such as sense of smell, hearing, things like that.
Yeah, think echolocation for a bat.
Okay, so it's less seeing things, more just like a general sense of where things.
But
Rob,
due
yeah.
to how enhanced they are, the mechanics is that it acts as good, if not better, than sight.
Okay,
Robbie-
Harry, you had something you wanted to say?
Yeah, I did.
Well,
I
go
was
ahead.
gonna ask, well, how did you get away from me? And my paws.
Well, okay. Well,
I'm so sad.
Like, Robbie, I just love how it's like, when every first interject, I'm just like, every interjection, she has the floor. And then you immediately just start talking.
And it was both of y'all. I was like, okay.
All right. So
Well, I did say that before you.
Sorry.
I'm going to continue. After you guys regain your your sight back, the crow is just flying in place about 20 feet behind Samuel, going in the same direction that they were flying.
I'm gonna continue to bounce towards them.
Only 20 feet. That is perfect. All right, I'm going to do another magic missile,
He's still gonna fly away.
and I'm
Dude.
going to. You said 20 feet, so I'm going to use that automatic teleportation with my astral shard to appear right in front of it because I'm still have flying.
God, Sam, you were just going Captain Ahab on this bird.
Oh, he's dying.
Sam, you were just going straight Captain Ahab on him.
This bird has a.
Also, they could be leading technically to a plot point. I mean, we don't know this.
I don't think Sam
that's
cares
like super metagamey.
I don't think Sam cares at this point. I think he just wants to take out his anger on the bird.
Oh yes.
Hard enough to think that far ahead.
20 and 16.
I don't think Sam's that smart to think that far ahead. So no.
He's giving it to the anger. He's letting the hate flow through him.
No sugar.
Sad sugar.
No, that's not yours.
Is Shuggy trying to get the Popeyes?
Yeah, it's the Popeye's bones.
Oh.
But now I want the bird because it tastes like Gatorade.
I like to imagine this one day, like, Ari, I just like to imagine when we meet in real life one day, I like to imagine just trying to, like, a bird, like, why do you keep doing that? It just tastes like Gatorade.
No, I've been chasing birds since I was a kid. You can ask my parents.
I mean, when I was in daycare once, me and like all the kids would chase after butterflies.
You know that asshole that throws Cheetos on unsuspecting visitors to the beach? That was me.
So Samael.
Sorry.
So Samael, as his bonus action, is going to tell Snow to use cold breath. So that is a Constitution saving throw from the bird, and half damage on a successful one.
All right.
Sugar, you're fine. What up?
What was that for?
That is the damage. Half if he succeeds at the Constitution saving throw.
Well, I want to try to grab my Gatorade again. If I catch it, I want to keep it.
Jesus Christ, Ari.
Guys, about that.
Oh.
You rolled a nat 20.
And
So that's half.
the cold breath still half its movement.
No, I mean,
Actually, quarter that damage since he is also resistant to element damage.
Oh, the thing's resistant to elements?
Yeah.
So that's a
That's
quarter
awesome.
damage.
Yep.
And
So 24, a quarter of 24 is about 6.
Yep.
So 6, and so he gets 6 damage from the cold
You know
breath,
what?
16 from the last
think-
magic missile.
Wait.
Yeah.
You guys
So
go
it's
ahead. Give me a
24.
second. I'm gonna ask the GM something.
What is it?
Just to get this cycle of madness to stop.
What?
You can try and cast sleep, but you're also going to be hitting Samuel.
Well, if it works on the bird, I feel like it would work. Or else it has magic resistance too.
I like to imagine the new headcanon is Carrie thinks licking the bird will help give her nice breath.
Oh yeah. Fucking wintergreen.
Oh,
or
crap.
peppermint.
That's actually 20 damage because it's an extra 4 for the celestial feature. So that's 20 damage plus the 6. That's 26.
All right.
26.
It is still flying.
And Samael is directly in front of it.
All right. It is actually still flying toward your chest, not even stopping, and it actually phases through you.
What?
It's a bird on a mission. Nothing's gonna stop him. Jesus Christ.
That bird
I
that bird
noticed.
is on a roll.
Well, that's
Bird
fine
is
because
God.
I can go ethereal too.
Can you actually do that?
Yes.
Is that a spell or
You
part of your race? Trace. I'm curious.
It's part of his race.
Going ethereal? No, that's actually because of the tattoo.
Oh yeah, I forgot! Oh fuck! That was my fault, y'all!
Well,
Me!
From Aries.
Sorry.
Because they got a special needle from one of the dragon hordes.
I'm sorry.
That's right. Tattoo.
yeah,
sorry.
I forgot about that.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
I'm so sorry.
Is that the same place where I got the nature's cloak thing?
Yeah.
Nature's mantle. Oh, that was long ago. I do not remember.
I'm
recall
sorry,
that.
guys. I'm sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I feel
Where
like
did you post the picture of the tattoo?
oh, I think it was in general. It's lost now.
Yeah.
I can find it again though.
Oh, found it.
You did?
It's like the Old Testament biblical angels with wings and eyes everywhere.
Yeah, but also
How's
because of the
the point?
snake, because of Loki.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think I might redesign it if that's okay.
It does seem a bit intricate.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's also fair. That's fair.
I can actually draw like
I
that.
would redesign it to be more Loki-ish, if that's okay.
I liked it the way it was. Oh.
All right.
Bird's turn.
Anyway, so is the bird still flying?
Yeah, and it seems to be leading you guys somewhere because it's not engaging in any form of combat. It's trying to negate every attack you guys throw at it.
I'm just trying to catch it so I can put it in my mouth.
Wow, Ari, just take that out of context.
After
What?
that,
It's a
after all that
Gatorade bird.
after
I
all
want
that damage,
Gatorade.
after all that damage, how is it looking?
Pretty good, all things considered.
It is a bit on the hurt side, but it's still pretty good.
It has a lot of health.
So we're going to do another magic missile.
It's just a reminder, it's 120 feet again, since it's just booking it.
And it had to move. And it had to move 10 feet past me.
Yeah. Well, technically 10 feet through you.
But
Yeah.
Regard.
So it should still be within my range, right?
Probably.
roughly.
All right. So that's 4d4 plus bonus.
How does friends work again?
That's 21 damage.
Because I'm wondering if I can call the rest of the party to our location.
Then I'm.
I like to imagine when it cuts back to us, we're just playing like Jackson.
So Sam is gonna use that teleport ability to move another 30 feet forward. Then he's gonna move another 30 feet of free movement, and then he's gonna use his bonus action to have Snow fly 60 feet, which I believe puts them in range of their cold breath. Let me make sure. Ooh, not yet. But
you have to roll to recharge it.
this dragon exhales in a breath of 15 foot minute, takes 22 damage, or half as much damage on a successful one. It doesn't say anything about a recharge. It just says, oh, actually, yes, it does. Recharge 5 to 6.
So you have to roll a d6.
Alrighty. That'd be a 5, so that's recharged.
Damn!
So he's gonna.
The chaos continues.
I just hear recharge.
Sam's not giving up. Yeah, I'm just saying. Clearly.
I just picture this happening with Sam's eyes just wide and bloodshot with anger.
That's about right.
I
So-
don't
About
know
right.
if any of you have ever seen Invincible.
I've seen it.
No.
It's a good show.
Oh, that is a good show. That is such a good show.
Right now, he's the immortal.
Near the ending.
He's the immortal at this point.
Just an FYI, I'm underneath trying to grab. I did do another 18, but I doubt I got it.
You missed.
Yeah. Fortunately, you're not quite as fat.
I'm not.
But-
I'm not.
Before Snow can even do her cold breath, you see this bird start to descend.
It's going down, boys.
And it soon lands at the trunk of this massive, and I mean massive cherry blossom tree.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably would land into it by accident after jumping after it, not knowing where I was gonna land. I'm not that crazy. I just keep jumping into trees, and all of a sudden, no trees, big giant cherry tree. Oh fuck!
Oh fuck, gonna crash.
And
I crushed
you take
that
2 points of bludgeoning damage. from
Um,
headbutting a tree.
you know, I didn't even roll for that, so I'm gonna take it anyway. Just
Okay.
so DM can have a little bit of reprieve. So that's 2 points of bludgeon damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 10, 9, 8. Ooh.
Alright, Sam. What are you gonna do?
He is going to magic missile it again, teleport, and fly straight at it.
Well, it's lost in a cherry tree.
Did it
I'm
go
in
into
there.
the cherry tree?
No, it's like standing at the base of this giant cherry tree in front of a giant hollowed out hole in the trunk of it.
Ooh, it's leading you somewhere.
Can I?
Samuel is hoping he can murder it before it goes in, because if he doesn't, he's going to probably have to drink that potion to kill
probably
what's
in
ever
the
inside.
I'm probably in the hole.
So Sam, you hit this bird with the magic missile, it flies into the tree and gets knocked out, landing on top of a pile of treasure.
Inside the tree. Treasure in the tree.
I'm already inside. I fell inside.
The magic tree house. The treasure in the trees.
Oh god, I remember Magic
Oh.
Treehouse.
That's a
Wait.
17, not an 18.
Yeah, oh well. But yeah. This bird is now currently unconscious on top of a pile of treasure inside the base of a cherry blossom tree.
I'm inside.
So
the tree.
Samael is going to land above it, and this time cut off the feathers on its wings. It is not flying away from him again.
Okay. I was trying to say I'm already in the tree.
Just as you are approaching this bird, dagger in hand, it starts to the bird actually starts to slowly dissipate.
It's melting. Quick.
It's going. Okay, melting as in a summoning banished, or as in it's escaping?
You can't tell, but it looks like it's been Thanos snapped.
Just whoosh. Reduced to.
Sam. Ugh.
He's gonna look around. He's gonna look around the treasure room and see if his ring's in there.
Roll investigation.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
All right.
doesn't look right.
He's gonna cast guidance on himself.
What's guidance do?
And
Oh, okay.
And definitely luck of the gods, or favor of the gods.
Favor of the gods do?
It allows me to pretty much just add it to any roll.
Like a okay.
Ah. Bloody fucking skull. Jeez.
Oh yeah, I forgot you just smashed headfirst into the screen.
I'm already in the pile of treasure, like, I fell in. I knocked myself out for 2 seconds. Just hear that. Oh, fuck.
You alright, You alright, Harry? You just hear from inside the hole. You alright, Harry?
Inside the hole with you! I fell in! Like a hole in one!
I can guarantee you he did not notice you went in.
Oh no! The sound's coming from behind you, the opposite side of the room.
What was your investigation total?
That would be a 14.
14. After a bit of looking around, you find the invisibility ring on top, or affixed to a branch sticking out inside of the tree trunk.
So he is definitely going to grab that and put it right back on. Don't you ever leave Daddy again.
You put it on, but you don't turn invisible right away.
I'm going to burn this whole forest down and everything inside of it.
Ah.
I think your ring just got nerfed, son.
Sam, this has been fun, but I hurt.
Sam walks over and uses cure wounds. There you go, and thank you for helping me. I'll be sure you can take however much of the gold in here you want.
Okay, but first, Sam.
Samuel.
I'm here.
You look at the ring and notice that the elven runes inscribed on it have also changed.
All right. What does it do?
Basically, it says, speak the command and you will be out of sight. So basically, you now need a command word in order to turn invisible, and it only lasts for an hour.
Alrighty. He just sighs to himself. If I ever get my hands on that bird again, I'm going to eat him alive. I'm going to let him live throughout the entire thing while I heal his wounds and continue eating him.
It also has 3 charges a day and regains those charges after a long rest.
Alrighty.
How much did you heal of me, by the way?
10 points of damage.
So I'm healed again. Thank God, because I was 8. Okay. So, Ari gets up and tries to look around. I'm not gonna lie, it's like slight nauseous from being healed so fast. Didn't realize they were hurt the whole time.
Right. Meanwhile, back at the camp, Nix Mix is trying to regale everyone about his wondrous adventures that he has been on.
Oh, Steve is gonna love those.
We all stop and listen as he lists off some of the incredible creatures he's encountered.
I'm still hiding in the back of the thing.
Steve's gonna love those tales.
All right, hang on. No more interruptions, please. They'll listen as he regales everyone with.
Your audio is a little bit crunchy.
Can I please talk?
Sorry, I'm just telling you since you wanted to know.
Thank
Your audio's
you.
kinda...
Do I sound fine now?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, you don't.
Alright,
You
we're
sound very crackly.
For God's sake. Everyone, no talking. I'm trying to, let me see this. Hello?
There we go.
There we go.
You're good.
Okay,
Hey.
where was I? Alright, we all listen and encountered.
Ogres, yetis, wyverns, a boar.
Those are some pretty interesting creatures you've encountered. Religas comments. What do you think, Gunga?
Tanathil looks towards the cart.
Right.
I think he's too scared to come out.
Any remark
Like-
from Gunga?
What do you think of his stories, LaFane?
Hello? LaFane?
Yeah.
Guys?
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize I was muted.
Oh, you were muted.
What do you think of his stories?
It's interesting.
So, what do we do about Gunga?
Tanathil can't help but feel a slight bit of suspicion. And just says, I call bullshit on his stories.
What do we do about Gunga?
I think they were quite nice.
Steve is just jotting everything down. Oh, she's perfect! Perfect!
I used to tell my grandchildren stories when they were little children.
Nix Mix looks at all you guys like, I wonder what we're gonna counter on this adventure. Ogres, yetis, wyverns, a boar.
You already said that.
So? Meanwhile, Ari and Samuel come back.
How much gold was in that chamber?
200.
Wait, before we leave, do I find anything else besides gold? Do I trip over anything? Just at all?
Inspection?
Investigation.
Can I? Or is it too late? You know, I'm okay with anything that's kind of stupid. Even if it's a self-heating ramen bowl.
Can Samael give her guidance once he sees that she's looking around?
Sure.
$16.
16. All right. I'm gonna say you do a bit of digging around. Get on your hands and knees in your fox form to sniff around. I'm gonna say you find a bow staff that is beautifully decorated with excess branches, and it looks like it's been made from excess branches of the cherry blossom tree with some cherry blossoms still on it, and purple crystals weaved
Whoa!
in it.
This is pretty. I take it in my mouth.
What is it with you and putting things in your mouth?
I have a muzzle. It's there for a reason.
You soon
Good.
feel a surge of magic run through your body from
Oh.
this staff.
I kind of flew.
Just like
I take it out of my mouth for a second, put it in my paws. Okay. I like this flavor.
you are one disgusting fox.
You experience new flavors.
Samael just shakes his head and just starts throwing the gold into the bag to carry back with them.
Ooh, I should
As
probably
soon
do
as
that.
you,
Can you
As soon
imagine?
as you put the staff in your paws, you see that it starts to grow more cherry blossoms.
Ooh.
As well as like some lilac and lavender flowers.
Sam, this is pretty.
Ah,
I think
well,
I hit my head too hard.
maybe a little bit. I'll use stronger healing magic tomorrow after I get a rest. I'm a little bit, well, tired
Worn
after.
Yeah.
Yes. I'd say at this point his wings dissipate, and so does the glow in his eyes and everything. And now we're walking.
We should probably try to get as much of this gold as we can. Do you still have Gunga's bag?
Yes, I do. He says as he's shoving the gold into the bag.
Oh, let's do it. Shove, shove, shove. Use his little paws to shovel the gold in. Did they find anything else?
Pieces at a time.
Yep, just put them in my mouth. just bleh, into the bag. I can't transform into my human state right now. I'm too dizzy for that. So fox form's what you get. Anyway, Sam, it may be just me being delirious still, but are you gonna be okay now?
Well, I still want to eat that bird alive, but I'll be fine.
Also, Ari.
Mhm.
With that staff, you also automatically know 3 new key spells.
What? Oh my god, DM! Thank you! I'm so happy. Now, the malicious laughter starts after this session.
Yeah, you learn.
You have to tell me it later,
All right.
because I'm not gonna remember it. I have ADD right now. Like a bad case right now. Okay. Thank you, though, DM. I appreciate it. I'm just saying, Sam, because you're right. As much as you don't want to be, you're kind of like the weird glue that kind of sticks everyone's broken pieces back together.
Oh no, if I wasn't here, you guys would still be adventuring. You'd just all be half insane. Well,
Oh.
more than you already are.
Sam, you're wrong. I think I would have stolen Tennis Blind, and bad things probably would have followed, but I don't really care what happens to... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about everyone. I mean...
Oh, you have a good heart. You just have there's a bit of a kleptomaniac streak. But you're good at heart.
Sam... I'm glad you think so.
I'm a childer of Loki, believe me. If you were evil, I'd just tell you.
Well, then you probably should. Because to be honest, if we had any actual humans in our group, I think I'll slit their throats once they sleep.
We do. We have one tied up in the back of the cot.
He's lucky he's not dead yet. I would have ripped his throat out already.
But you haven't. You see, that's
Because
already
I
a
had to
credit
come
in your
after
favor.
you!
Well,
Little
you had
pause in
all
the
night.
gold.
You had all night to kill him. You chose not to. Whether you like to admit it or not, you are a good person.
I don't know what I want.
He just pats her head. Just relax. You don't have to fight it so hard.
I'm not fighting anything. I hate humans.
That's fine. I'm not too,
Hate men more.
fond of them myself.
Hate
Well,
women.
that hurts just a little bit.
I hate all people more. You just imagine just shuffling and the gold just paused. Just,
You'll be fine. Come on, let's head back to camp. Because, to be honest, like I said, I'm rather exhausted after bombarding that piece of shit. And I'd like to take a nap.
Did we get everything? Can we both look around one more time?
Yeah, you guys got everything.
Good.
You guys soon get back to camp. See that Gunga is somewhere, like you guys don't know where. And you guys got a new party member.
Steve!
What is
Yay! Hooray for Steve!
He's gonna look at Ari. Where do these weirdos come from?
Harry,
that? I think
I
Religas
found this
tracks
young
them.
man over in the trees. He's a storyteller.
Hello, I am Steve, the greatest writer in all the realms.
I can imagine both of us looking really haggard. Just like,
I think that Samael is probably covered with a lot of blood splatter.
Tenethil looks at you two and is like, what the hell happened to you two?
we followed from
I murdered a Celestial, stole all its shit, and got my ring back.
Yep.
I did Celestial.
You murdered a Celestial.
Yep.
I would have eaten it, but it vanished.
I was gonna eat it. It tasted like frosted sugar.
Now, if I know anything about Celestials, you don't actually kill them. They just go somewhere.
Yeah, well, we stole all of its shit. You want any of it?
So meta-wise, out of character, we are in Faerun, so angels actually die out of the plane. If they die in their plane, they resurrect. If they die outside of it, they die for good.
So like, Wreck-It Ralph rules.
Yeah, devils are the exact opposite. If they die outside of their world, they're fine. If they die in hell, they're kind of dead.
So,
you guys
what
forget
is...
this bird had the ability to phase shift, so is he dead or did he just
out a little bit?
Disappeared.
Disappeared.
Checked out a little bit. We don't care, we got what we wanted. I got a taste, and I have fur. Sorry. Did I interrupt you? They have some of the feathers probably still stuck in their jowl, like their teeth. Because they were licking and nibbling off it.
To answer Aries' question,
No, I think I'm fine for money. I have 115 gold.
So I got this cool stick.
Cookie, you two look like you need something to eat.
I think I just need some sleep. I've been awake for... Tries to count on their little paws.
Just as you're counting, you fall over and fall asleep.
Say that Samael would catch her when he sees that she's about to drop. I feel like I'm starting to become this party's dad, and I'm not cool with that.
he's bad.
Licks your cheek sleepily.
He just carries her over the cart and just puts her in the back gently and just covers her up, pats her head, and walks away
But
shaking his.
Bugbear probably exposed a little.
Yeah. You move the blanket and expose Gunga a little bit.
You just
Gunga,
see a back foot.
Gunga, why are you hiding in the cart?
No reason.
Like Steve comes Steve
I would
comes up.
like to intimidate and say you do not see me.
I like to imagine Steve is coming up to say hello, and then he just screams.
You do not see me, and he's like, okay.
You do
Hello!
not see me.
Hello, I am Steve.
Say the line. Say the line and make the intimidation roll.
I'd like to intimidate by yelling, "Do not perceive me, mortal!" And that's a 19.
I feel like Samael just looks over at Tenethel. Am I drunk, or did somebody slip me something?
Sadly, neither. This is actually happening.
This is not fully directed at you, but also directed more at Steve.
I feel like Samael just just puts Aerie down, covers her up, and then just walks away shaking his head like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life anymore.
As you sat down, Tanithil hands you a cup of tea.
Does my intimidation work on Steve, at least?
He's still there.
It was a 19.
I guess do we have stats for Steve?
Well, technically he did still see you because Sam did uncover you slightly.
You do not perceive me, mortal, as I try and intimidate him not to perceive me.
Like, Steve just ignores it.
Unless
like,
you just
okay,
pick
Steve
up the fox, and the fox is just like...
Steve just ignores them.
Samael is just going to look over at Tenethel and just take out a flask from his pocket and just empty out the entire thing of alcohol into it. Just put it back, and then start drinking the tea.
You put Fireball inside of your orange spice tea.
You know, it doesn't do anything to me. We've been over this before, but at the same time, it's good to pretend. It makes me relax.
Tanithil looks at you and is like, Grand Branch tea. Nice. Basically the D&D version of a Long Island.
He reaches over. He reaches over, grabs Tanithel's cup, just empties a little bit of his in there. There, it'll actually do something for you, and hands it over.
Thank you. Does he need to make a Constitution saving throw to see if he gets drunk off of it?
It's just
that'd be up to you.
I'm gonna do it.
Because Samael has no idea how strong the alcohol he has is. Because again, he can't get drunk.
Right.
Is that thing Asimars can do? Just not get drunk?
There are certain, like, you know how warlocks have marks, and
Just on that little bit.
that's one of the marks you can roll for a smear.
Alcohol is really stronger than yeah. So I'm gonna say that Asimar alcohol is actually way stronger than elf alcohol, which in turn is like actually stronger than human alcohol. So just
It's
after
not quite
that,
as strong as dwarf alcohol, though.
so after that little cup that you gave him, he is now hammered.
Oh shit.
Samael just sniffs
How
the cup.
many
Oh
minutes
boy.
have passed? How many minutes have passed?
At this point, Tanithil is just a giggling mess.
What if he, you know what he would like to do? What if, like, when he's drunk, he starts snuggling Aerie because she's so soft? Because he's so soft.
I feel like Samael at this point would put him to bed too. Come on then.
Aerie, would you object if a drunk Tanithil came up to snuggle?
Annabelle, you drank
They-
too much. You need to go to bed.
They wouldn't know what to do with it.
He stumbles towards the car and just lands face first in the back, like right next to Aerie.
Like on top of Gunga.
just like
Sam-
not even caring at this point, just
Sorry, how
in
much can this
board.
cart take?
I mean, we were a party of like 7, so probably a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go-
but not with force of falling in. One bugbear, one fox demon,
the
and
cart is a little bit, but it's still intact.
Yeah,
my god. I just think it'd be funny if it just went.
Samael is right behind him and just puts a blanket over him too, and just tucks him in like. Loki's going to be so ashamed of me at this point.
Actually, you got him
He
messed
already
up.
is,
so
my
I don't think
friend.
he did that. Wait,
Yeah, he's disappointed in me for missing his birthday yesterday.
wait. I got a question. How many minutes have passed for him to get hammered?
I'm gonna say 10 minutes.
Dang. Okay. I'm still gonna be asleep. Because I usually would need, as a normal, I would need at least 30 minutes. I can
Yeah,
take
I'm
at
gonna say
least
that
10 minutes of meditation, and I will be fine for another 4 to 5 hours, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna say that when you do wake up, he is still passed out drunk. And actually holding you close to his chest.
Like a stuffed animal.
Yeah.
You're also lying on top of Gunga.
I'm in a
I'm
sandwich.
kind of like a fur rug.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining it's like I try to like peek out of the blankets to see what's happening.
But you are just face full of Tanithil chest.
Uh-oh. Give me a second.
Okay. Meanwhile, what are the rest of you doing?
Religas is, I guess, if we're all going to bed now, I guess Religas is, he and his rats are just gonna lay back and just take a snooze.
Actually, it's noonish.
Oh, okay,
Like,
then.
We guys, we gotta get.
Then I guess the
We need
guys
to get
just.
moving.
Then I guess as everyone is getting, I guess they're gonna help everyone pack. They're gonna help the tour chef pack up his pots and pans.
Yeah, pots and pans.
Yeah, well, I guess while the napping people are napping, the rest of us will pack up the camp.
I'm not napping. I'm just stuck under people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Steve decided to lend a hand.
No, you're not stuck. You're definitely strong enough to just leave.
I know this
don't
is
want to
really
disturb the
stupid to
sleeping
think
people.
about.
So yeah, I'm gonna say by the time everyone packs up, you guys now have to try and figure out who the hell's gonna drive, since your designated driver is knocked out plastered.
I will drive. I have 80 years experience behind the horse.
That just sounded so funny.
Okay, yeah, that could have been worded better.
Oh yes, I've got 80 years of experience.
But yeah, she is offering to drive the cart.
Even though they're not horses.
Behind the reins. That's better.
Behind the reins.
There you go.
So Samael is going to walk to the front of them and decide he's going to see if this works and just asking Celestial, "Can you both speak?"
Sorry, what? I didn't hear all that.
What'd you say?
I said Samael is going to just take a chance and walk up to both of the mini Celestials and just ask them in Celestial, "Can you both understand me? I don't know if you're the type that can actually speak."
One of them nods.
We have Celestial?
Yeah. The Keaton. The two
Oh yeah,
Keaton.
the Keaton.
Horses.
Fucking
I
crap.
forgot we had them. I thought I completely forgot we had those, and I thought we just had normal horses.
No, we have Celestials. I forgot.
So Samael is going to nod his head. "Well, that makes life a lot easier. Do you both mind pulling the cart without Tenethil driving towards the city, without one of us attempting to choke you with the reins because we don't know what we're doing?"
One of them actually talks back in common.
Okay.
We can actually pull the cart on our own, but we do require someone behind the reins to show that we are owned and we are not just taking stuff.
I can sit there. There's more leg room for my old knees.
All right, hop on in.
Samael just shrugs. That makes life easier and just hops in.
Just holds the reins, make it look like you're driving.
Does anyone want to sit shotgun? Because there's definitely space for one more person up front.
I'd say that Samael does because he's the only one that's still awake, apparently.
Gunga's just
Okay,
like,
I need 20 more minutes.
me! And has
I need
like
20 more minutes.
arms sticking out the back of the cart.
Like, I don't want to be seen by Steve.
So who is the bugbear called?
That would be Gunga. And by the way, who in hell's name are you?
Oh, I am Steve, the greatest writer in all the realms. How many times have I said this so far?
You're You're going out.
Yeah.
As for how many
Hello.
times you said that?
7.
Yeah, 7 times.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So far,
Maybe we
no
should. Maybe
one
we
has
should.
recognized you.
Maybe we should put up a counter.
Yeah, that'd be great.
A counter for every time Steve says he's the greatest writer, and then a separate counter for every time someone doesn't know who he is.
How could you not know who Steve is?
Because you're not as famous as you say you are, I guess.
That can't be.
I'm from Waterdeep. It's a rather large city. No, I've never heard of you.
Oh, like he just has like a depressed expression. Oh,
Well, that's what it is.
Don't worry, Steve. I read one of your books.
Well, there you go. You have a fan.
All right. Meanwhile, in the back, Ari is now.
Oh,
Ari, you are now back in your more feminine form, without clothes, being
I am a they, to clarify.
being held close by Tanithil.
I will be very clear that Samael did not strip her before he put her back there.
And we're at
It's just like, is it just part of a transformation?
Yeah.
The fur does
So
not
it's gonna be
transform.
closer to 2,500.
I will
Well,
say that's
here's
very
the
clearly.
rules. Here's the rules. The clothes would follow if they transformed willingly. They did not. They detransformed because of head trauma. So the clothes did not follow.
Oh, so you've been naked the whole time.
I've been in fox form, so nakedness was not an issue. I am not in fox form anymore, so...
Well then Samael would not have known that anyway, so he's good.
would not have known. But... slight gay panic. Because they're in their male fox form. They're all fur.
And we are going to end today's session early because I need to get ready for work.
Damn.
all
Right
right.
at the good part. The audience will get to see all my beautiful glory.
Well, everyone, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed.
Anyway.
I hope you enjoyed all of this. Yeah,
This was an insane session.
This
it
was
was.
more chaos, but better.
This was
That's
probably our most chaotic episode yet.
This is
That
definitely
was-
going to be. That's definitely going to be a description of the first part. This episode is going to be chaotic, tension-filled, and
Prepare
glitchy.
thyself.
And Sam gets a murder boner.
Yep, he did.
That'll be in the next second description. Sam gets a boner for murder.
Wait. Okay, so to clarify, they are like Reynard from Lapfox. They don't, if they're in their wolf, or not wolf, in their fox and beast form, they don't have anything down there. Not directly.
Okay,
not if you
let
don't
us wrap this up before Ari gets a little too out of hand with it.
Okay, goodbye everyone.
yeah,
and I'll see
bye.
you all again next week.
look.
Adios.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Bye.